Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today is day one of my back to school series. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my teacher supply haul. Now in the next three videos, I will be sharing with you my work bag, my teacher essentials, and how I store memories from every school year for my kids. Now last year I did the same video, but I actually sat in front of the camera and shared all of the supplies that I purchased for the school year. And I'm doing it a tad bit different this time. Instead of seeing me, I'm just going to show you the product. Because I'm going to be honest, I had planned on doing that this year, and back to school kind of snuck up on me. I go back to work tomorrow, and I had planned on filming the video next weekend, and I thought, oh no, I need those things this week. So I thought, well, I guess I'll go ahead and film the video today, and I'll just stand behind the camera instead of in front of it. So I apologize if you were looking forward to me sitting in front of the camera this year, but I'm thinking it will be better this way because you'll see the actual products close up and not more of me. Every year, the school that I work for gives us a $100 gift card to spend on items in our classroom. I teach 7th grade keyboarding and I work at the middle school. So the only thing that they ask is you keep the receipts, and it has to be for your classroom. You can't go and buy food and all that unless you show how the food relates to a lesson in your class. So usually at the end of the school year, I like to sit down and make a list of the items that I know I'm going to need for the upcoming school year. So I've spent almost my entire debit card. I think I've got like $1.50 left. So I'm pretty excited about everything that I got, and I think I did pretty good. The first place that I purchased items from, I don't know if I would really call them items, but I have 3 bulletin boards in my classroom because I have a computer lab. So my room is actually pretty big and I share a room with somebody else. So we have 3 bulletin boards that we work on. And one of them I looked on Pinterest. You know, Pinterest is a great place to get ideas for your classroom if you've never checked that out. And I found the cutest bulletin board that was technology themed. I will pop up a picture of it in the center so you can check it out. I thought it was adorable, so I pinned it. And I kept looking back at it. I looked to see how the teacher created the bulletin board, and then I went and I created those documents myself to hang up on my board. So once I get it all complete, I'm going to share a picture with it so you can kind of see how mine ended up turning out. But what I did was for the words and the social media icons, I went into Word and created 2 different Word documents with social media icons and letters for the digital footprint portion of the bulletin board. So I went in, I do not have a color printer at work, so I just sent my documents to Office Depot and they printed them for me. It ended up costing $13.82. So some of it I've cut out, and then my hand started hurting, so I'm going to try to cut the rest out this week. So it says digital footprint, and if you see the background just like on the picture I showed you, this is social media apps, the background of each one of these letters. So that is that, and then I have 2 sets of the social media icons that are going to work as the border of my bulletin board. So I cannot wait to put it up and share it with you guys. But that is the first thing. So I just created the document, sent them to Office Depot, and they printed them for me. Now the second place that I purchased items from was Target. And let me make one little comment before I show you what I got from Target. Now this weekend is tax-free weekend in Arkansas. So that is the weekend that I like to go and get all of my school supplies because I don't have to pay taxes on it, which means I can get more for my $100. The first thing that I purchased from Target was this cute desk calendar. Now I did not do one of these last year. I bought a calendar, but it was one that I could hang up on my bulletin board. And I decided to do the desk calendar this year because I didn't really use that calendar. It just kind of hung on one of my bulletin boards, and I thought if I had this laying in front of me that I would use it and write on it more, which I've had these probably every year, but last year I don't know why I decided not to get one last year. So immediately when I saw this, I thought, that is so cute. I would use that a lot more than I used my calendar last year. I love the colors and the design of the whole thing, so I went ahead and picked this up, and this was $9.99. Now, the second thing that I purchased from Target was some cap erasers. Now, I don't really use cap erasers, but my students do. I cannot tell you how many students I had this last year ask me if I had a cap eraser, and I didn't have any cap erasers. I had the little bitty fat erasers, but I didn't have any of the cap erasers, so I basically got this for my students. And the last thing that I purchased from Target was the Up and Up highlighters. Now, I have tried every different highlighter there is. If you watched my teacher supply haul last year, you will know that I purchased the highlighters from Dollar Tree because I was so disgusted by all of the highlighters I had purchased in the past, and none of them worked. So I decided just to try the cheapo highlighters and see if they worked. Well, they didn't. So out of all of the highlighters that I have used in the past, the Up and Up highlighters have worked the best. So I decided not to get one, but 2 packages of the 10 count highlighters for this school year. So I left Target spending $16.99, which brings my total from Office Depot and Target to $30.81, which leaves me $69.19 to spend on the rest of my teacher supplies. The third place that I shop for teacher supplies is the one that I purchased the most things from, and that was Walmart. Now, I spent $63.07 at Walmart. So I'm going to start with the thing that I purchased the most of, and that was colored pencils. Now, in my classroom, in my keyboarding classroom, one of the biggest assignments that we do is filling out a blank keyboard. So I will hand my students a blank keyboard, and by the end of the semester, they have to fill out the entire keyboard and color code it based on finger placement as their final exam. So every single week we practice coloring it in and filling it in. So I always run out of colored pencils. I always stock up at the beginning of the year, think I have enough, and then I end up not having enough. So this year I'm hoping I about wiped out all of Walmart's colored pencils for the crazy art. I purchased 24 sets of 12 count colored pencils. Now, you might be wondering, well, why in the heck did you not just get a couple of the big packages? Because I was going to do that. I had them in my basket, and I walked by, and the 24 count was $1.34 per pack. The 12 count was 50 cents. So I'm walking by, and I'm like, hold up. I can get 24 for $1.34, or I can get 2 packages of 12 for $1. So I'm saving 34 cents. So I put all of my 24 count boxes back and purchased just the 12 packs because I saved some money. So all of these cost me a whole lot less than it would have if I just went with the 24 packs. So that was my first big purchase at Walmart. The second thing that I got was just a set of staples because I'm always needing staples because I staple so many papers during a school year. Then I purchased a 3-pack of the Great Value disinfecting wipes. Since I have keyboards, I like to make sure that I keep the keyboarding area clean, especially during flu season. So I got a 3-pack of those to use. And on the same line as that, I got a huge thing of Germ-X. And let me tell you, those middle school kids, they like their Germ-X. I'm sure I will go through this in one semester. Then I got a Expo Whiteboard Care Eraser. I already had enough Expo markers from last year because I don't do a ton of writing on my whiteboard, but I do a little bit. But this kind of looked kind of dingy from last year, so I went ahead and picked up a new one of those. I got a set of envelopes, the 40 count, and I like to use the ones that have the little sticker type of backing. And I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many times I needed an envelope at work and did not have one. So I made sure to write that down to get for this year's budget. Okay, and I forgot to get this at Target. And I didn't want to get these, but this was the only ones I had at Walmart because y'all know my experience with these. But I got 2 packages of the the Bic whiteout runners. I don't like this kind at all because it doesn't have a cap. But considering my kids won't be there and I will just keep them in my drawer, I'm hoping they turn out okay and I don't ruin them immediately after I open them. Then I have realized how much I love the Papermate InkJoy pens, so I went ahead and purchased these pens for my classroom to use. And I know these are a little bit more expensive than other brands, but I wanted a pen that I really liked this year, not just a cheap one. And then I cannot tell you how many times I've had students ask me if I had a Sharpie marker because they needed to write on something. And I'm not talking just a black Sharpie marker. So I went ahead and got a 8 count of the variety pack of the Sharpie markers just in case I have a student that needs one. And I also got just the plain black Sharpie markers for me. And last but not least, at Walmart, I purchased this set of Scotch thermal laminating pouches. I use this, I have a laminator, a little Scotch laminator, and I'm going to use this for some of my bulletin board items. So I went ahead and got this. This is a 60 pouch set. So at Walmart, I spent a total of $63.07. So I have $6.12 left of my $100 budget. So out of those 3 places, I've covered every single teacher supply item that I needed but an attendance book. So I went on the internet and I got on Amazon, and Amazon had one for $4.99. I didn't need anything complicating. I do all of my grading on the online system that we have for the school. I just needed it strictly to do my attendance for every hour. So I found one on Amazon. I'll pop up a picture that I liked. It was simple, great, $4.99. I was able to use Amazon Prime, and I got it for free shipping, and it should be here by Tuesday. So I'm super excited about that. The kids do not show up at school till August 15th, so that's plenty of time to kind of get my book together before my students show up. So $4.99 off of my budget. I have a total of $1.13 left to spend actually on a set of tape that I want to get from Dollar Tree. So that will cover every single item that I needed for this school year. And you guys, that is all for my teacher supply haul for the 2016-2017 school year. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the items that I purchased for my classroom. Stay tuned for me to post a picture of my bulletin boards on social media. And I hope you're looking forward to all of the other videos in my back to school series. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.